everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a project pan update. This is for the April update. So I feel like this last month I also kind of struggled with my pan, those eyeshadows, but I feel like March has not been the greatest month for me, honestly. So I don't know if I have a huge amount to update this month, but I'm going to update you anyway. I am going to switch out a few things. Just because I want to keep it kind of fresh, and also I don't want to neglect all my makeup, because I think Project Pan is really great using up makeup that you have, but at the same time, if something's going to take months and months to pan and I'm neglecting other things, then I'd like to add them in. So I'm going to swap out 2 items, but yeah, if you're interested, then just keep on watching. So I'll start with the item that I've used the least. I'm also going to swap this one out. It is my Colourpop Highlighter. This is the Super Shock Shadow Highlighter. This is in the shade Manifest That. And, you know, I had hit pan and I've expanded it a little bit. Hopefully you can see, I know there's a little bit of a glare, but I feel like it expanded a little bit, but I really got a little bit bored of this month. So I only used it 3 times, which is not a huge amount. I think the picture probably looks about the same as last month, to be honest. But I really like this highlighter. I just don't want to get through it. So I think I said that in the last update. I didn't want to pan it completely because I do like it, but I received it last year and I wanted to get some use out of it and just see if I could pan it, and it actually is really easy to pan. So I was excited to pan it and use it, and what I want to swap it out with is another Colourpop highlighter. I got this for Christmas. This is in the shade Coasting. So this is more of a coral shade, and that one that I've had in the project is more of an icy pink. So I feel like moving into springtime slash summer eventually, this one's going to actually be a lot better for me because I really like coral in the spring summertime, and I just think this one will be really good. So I think I've only used this once. There's not a lot at all in it, but it didn't take me long to hit pan on the other one, so I imagine it probably won't take long to hit pan on this. It's just the type of formula that it is. I think the Super Shock shadows are the same, although I've never tried them. Well, I have them in the palettes, I just haven't tried the single ones. But yeah, I'm just going to swap that out just because it's a new season. I feel like I want to do that. I was going to film this in the daytime, but the sun has just set, so it's gotten a little bit dark. So apologies if it is looking a little bit darker now. Okay, so the next item that I'm going to talk about is this liquid highlighter that I have from Academy of Colour. And last update, I feel like I had a marking here, and I feel like you couldn't really see the windowing, but you can see I'm just below the marking. Hopefully you can see that, but I know that there is a glare. I really like this highlighter. I've never been a fan of liquid highlighter, but I've really enjoyed using it since I put it in the project. So it was a really nice surprise for me. And what I want to do is swap it out. So I used it 5 times this month. I want to swap it out for another one because I got 3 of these in a set a couple Christmases ago. I'm going to swap in this one, which, do they even have shade names? I don't even know if they have shade names, but basically this one is more of a gold tint, like gold sort of corally tint. So you can see sort of what I'm doing here. This one's more of an icy pink, and then this one's more of a gold tint. So I'm going to swap it out. Just like I did the other highlighter, because I want to get some use out of this. Actually, this one you can clearly see that I'm all the way down here, so I think I used this one the most when I got them first. So I feel like I could probably do a decent amount of pan in this. I mean, I feel like I could use quite a lot of product. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited just because I've been kind of getting sick of the ones that I have, but I have enjoyed them, so I'm happy to swap those 2 out and swap in the 2 new ones. Alright, next up, I also used this item 5 times this month, not a huge amount. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Sparkling Rosé. And last month I was here, and then this month I'm just down here. So just a tiny little bit of progress. It's only been used 5 more times, but I'll just keep going. I have 2 of these. I want to finish one so I could start finishing the next one. I have a lot of lip gloss now, and I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss, to be honest. I like the way it looks, but I'm not a huge fan of wearing it. I think that's my main issue with it. It always sort of rubs off and comes off, and then I never remember to apply it. So that's kind of the reason why I've only used this 5 times this month. I just don't remember to reapply because I put my makeup on, I go throughout the day, obviously I'm drinking, I'm eating, it rubs off. I'm not like leaving the house or anything. I'm inside, so I don't think about my makeup necessarily. Once I have it on, I don't think about reapplying. but maybe I should get into the habit of that, because I probably could get through this really, really fast if I actually reapplied it. So I'm going to try to force myself to use this a little bit more this month coming up. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, the next one is actually really exciting for me because I've hit pan in this item. I hit pan after using it 3 times this month. I used it 6 times in total, but it is the L'Oreal Le Blush blush, and I have a lovely little pan there. I knew I was close, but as you might have seen in some of my previous videos, I feel like I was close and then I wasn't hitting pan, so it was really hard to know how close I was. I mean, I had quite a lot of side pan on this side in particular, and yeah, I just used it one day and then I saw a tiny little speck of silver, and I thought something had fallen inside, so I sort of went back in and then I realized it was pan, so I wasn't expecting it. But I'm really excited that I did it actually. I feel like that's a really like big accomplishment for me, because I feel like blush is really hard. I've had this item for so long and I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to happen this month. So that was really exciting. I'm going to keep it in the project. I do really like this blush. It's a really lovely, lovely blush that's not too overpowering, and also you can layer it up. So you can build it up and make it stronger, or you can just have a really, really light touch of it. And I really like it, so I feel like I'm just going to keep it in a little bit longer. I might not keep it in until I finish the project, because I originally said I'm just going to keep it in until I hit pan, but I'm going to keep it in just a little bit longer, see how well I like it then the next month. I only used it 6 times this month, so that kind of is an indicator that I'm using it a little bit less every time. But yeah, maybe I'll use a little bit more. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm really, really proud of myself for using this. Okay, next item I've used 8 times. This is my MAC bronzer slash highlighter. I've always used it as a bronzer. This one I have a lot of pan in, and I still have quite a bit on around the outside, but I have been using this less, so I have used it 8 times this month. I did get a bronze palette with highlighters, and I also got a few single bronzers, so because I'm trying to find something to replace this, because I don't want to repurchase this, but I really, really enjoy it, and I also don't have a lot of bronzers anyway. So basically I've been using a lot of those this month and kind of neglecting this one just to see like which one I like the best. I also find, because I'm on the outside, it's actually really hard to get product right now. I feel like I could scrape it and try and like do something, but I just can't be bothered, to be honest. I just don't think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep going at it, try to dig my way around the outside, and then I probably at the end of April will call it a day. I just don't think it can go too much longer, unless I just don't use it at all, and then I'll keep it. But I feel like if I have a good month in April using it, then it should be done by then. Next up is an item that I thought that I was going to finish. It's the Miss Baby Roll Mascara. I used this also 8 times this month. This is L'Oreal, and I really liked this when I first got it. So it's got a really interesting wand. I'm not usually used to these types of wands. I usually use the feather wands, but then this one is just sort of a weird wand. And I really like the wand, actually. I feel like I've been converted now to this type of wand. I really do like it. But the longer that I had the mascara, the more clumpy it became. So I just don't enjoy actually applying this anymore. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep on using it, obviously, until I'm done. But I do have quite a lot of new mascaras that I recently purchased. So yeah, I need to try and finish this so that I can concentrate on the other ones, because I don't like mascara sitting around for a while, because obviously it always goes bad. It never performs as well and as good. So yeah, this one is definitely a goal of mine for April, to just use a little bit more, because 8 times is rubbish. I know I was using some other ones this month, and even today I didn't use it, and I was thinking, oh, I should use it, but I just didn't want to. But I think I'm going to need to force myself, because I do want to get rid of it. Next up, I feel like I'm almost done with this. I might eventually cut it open and scoop out everything that I need to. I see a lot of people do that. I think with primer it probably makes sense to do that, but I can clearly see, I mean, it's all air in here, but there is a tiny little bit of product left. So this is the All a Blur from Makeup Obsession, which is the Makeup Revolution brand. So I used this 13 times this month, and I feel like I could have definitely finished it if I used it a little bit more. I did try to use it every time I did makeup, so I didn't do a lot of makeup this month, to be honest. I thought I was. It's a longer month, but it just didn't end up happening. But I didn't use this every single time. I feel like if I had done this every single time, then I probably would have completed it. So definitely in April, this will be done. And then last but not least is my Conceal and Hydrate Concealer from Makeup Revolution. This one, I have no idea where I am. So I used this 16 times and I feel like I still have tons of product in there. I didn't know I had as much product. I haven't taken the stopper out or anything. There is plenty in here still. So yeah, this one I probably will have another couple months. It's just not my go-to. I also sometimes forget to do concealer, to be honest. I know I definitely should put it on all the time, but sometimes I forget. And where I normally put it, if I do it, is under my eyes and then like around here and here. I really don't put it anywhere else. So that's not a very interesting product to end the video on, but that's where I am right now. As I said, hopefully in April this will be a much better month than March was and I can finish up some more products, add some more exciting ones in. But I didn't want to add any like new ones this month apart from the two highlighters that I'm really literally just replacing the tone of. The products are the same, but it's just replacing the different color because of the new season. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Hopefully I'll finish the primer. I hopefully will make a better dent with the lip gloss, and hopefully I will finish the mascara, and I might swap out the blush at the end of April if I'm just not using it too much. And I might finish the bronze. So yeah, quite a lot of products that I'm close to or could swap out, but I'm just not ready to yet. So stay tuned for next time, and thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. Bye!